Hi Wes, how's it going?
Pretty good yourself.
Oh, pretty good. Tell me about a little bit about yourself.
So coming out of high school, I graduated with honors. From there, I decided to go to Grant MacEwan University and take up their engineering program. I did the first semester and started into the second semester. I wasn't really enjoying it though. I was planning on getting the full year done. However, due to unfortunate coincidences, I was unable to do so, so I dropped out and started entering the workforce. Doing McDonald's and Walmart for about a month, I ended up moving on to Bungie as a summer student position just doing general labor. My plan was to go into a Bachelor of Economics. However, they offered me a job at the end of the summer student term as an operator. So I decided to take a year off and start working. Working as an operator, I was the loadout operator to start with. I really got an idea of the power engineering field. I worked with them every day. I worked on shift. And they really recommended the field to me. They explained everything they were doing, and I'd worked with them quite frequently. So from there, I decided to go to NAIT and do the one-year program to get my fourth class and half my third. Yeah, that's pretty much my life story.
All right. What do you believe are three top qualities of a competent power engineer?
Probably the most important would be safety. Obviously, there's no point in working if you're only going to be able to work for a year. And you wouldn't really want to live with yourself if you ended up getting someone else hurt or worse. Another pretty important quality would probably be physical fitness. We do a lot of ladders, going up and down stairs frequently, heavy lifting occasionally. And another pretty important thing would be proper stress management as well as time management. Sometimes the plant might be down and it may not be too stressful. Other times you could be going all over the place trying to fix a whole bunch of stuff. And it could be a pretty stressful situation.
All right. Can you give me three examples of a time when you exhibit these qualities?
Actually, just recently I was in a car accident. I got rear-ended on my first day of classes in it. And in doing so, I got rear-ended and all that. After being rear-ended, I kind of took a second to collect myself. And then I didn't really get mad or anything, I just kind of felt a little disappointed. But I went out of my car, I made sure it was safe to do so, and then I went to the back car that hit me. I made sure he was alright, checked on him, and he was alright, no injuries to speak of. So then I went to the car in front of me, because I actually got pushed into her, checked on her, and she was doing alright. She gave me a thumbs up, said she was alright. So from there we started talking about our insurance, exchanging information and that. And I noticed we were standing in between my car and the car that rear-ended me. Since we're still on the middle of the road, I kind of suggested, hey, why don't we take this to the sidewalk rather than maybe getting hit by another car and getting squished, all three of us. So I thought that was a good example of how I applied safety that I was taught on the job to a real-life situation outside of work even. Similarly, you'd usually consider that a pretty stressful situation. I think I handled it pretty well. In terms of physical fitness, my job as a loadout operator required me to go underneath rail cars and occasionally seal them, close them, even using silicone occasionally, which can be a pretty tedious and physically demanding job. You're working on your back underneath, sometimes in negative 40 degrees Celsius, trying to close them, and I didn't have any problems doing that. Even lifting up frozen lids on the rail cars, having to do that was pretty physically strenuous, especially in negative 40 degrees Celsius. But I got through all that, no problem really. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Wes.
Thanks.